guys, it is your Dirt Jerson. Today I'm bringing you the ninth episode of Skyblock. I've got Kale with me. And we just got back from seeing Captain America Civil War for the third time.
Because we're nerds.
Yeah, we are. No, that's a good movie though. It's solid. So are these things...
Swear to God.
Are these things growing on top of each other pretty much? Oh yeah, they are. Damn, dude.
Don't hurt my tree babies.
Anyway, so you know what? Instead of telling Potter, we should just make him watch a long and grueling video.
Oh my God, yeah, we should.
So how about we just make him watch this video?
This video.
Alright, Potter, this is, Potter couldn't make it tonight because he had stuff going on. He went to the movies with us, but when he got home, he had stuff going on. But, you're gonna have to listen to this video, Potter, if you want to know anything about the MCU. So.
Yeah, if you want to hang with us anymore, you gotta watch this.
Yep. So, I guess we start off basic. The man himself, Iron Man, the first movie. I guess what really happened in that is he created his suits, and well, he created the Iron Man suit, and he created the miniature arc reactor. Obadiah tried to kill him for the miniature arc reactor to make his own suit because he was jealous of Tony, pretty much.
You're super jelly.
And didn't work. Iron Man killed him.
Fuck.
And yeah. And at the end of Iron Man, Nick Fury, the guy with the eye patch, comes in and says, "Hey, we have something in mind. What if we made a team?" And it ended there.
A big old orgy.
Yep. And then it was the next movie, Hulk. So in The Incredible Hulk, I'm pretty sure isn't that what it was called, right?
Yes, sir.
So in The Incredible Hulk, Bruce Banner, pretty much an experiment, turned haywire, and he went Hulk. And he went Hulk a lot in the movie. General Ross said, we gotta capture him. Pretty much wanted to use him as a weapon for the government. And thus came superhuman, or a super, what do you call it? Would you say superhuman?
What?
Before Abomination, who was that guy?
Blonsky? Super
Yeah.
soldier?
Super soldier, that's
A
better.
failed super soldier serum.
Super soldier Lonsky wanted to become the next Hulk, pretty much. He wanted to be something better than Hulk.
He wanted to kick ass.
But pure Hulk was way better than what he had inside of him because he was an abomination. So Hulk kicked his ass, and at the end of Hulk, he
Pure
goes...
Hulk.
Well, I mean, pure Hulk is way better than Abomination. But pretty much Hulk kicks his ass, and he goes and finds a peaceful place to live throughout his days. And then at the end of the movie, General Ross just kind of gave up on the thought of Hulk. Goes to a bar, and Tony Stark says, "Hey, what if I told you we were putting together a team?" Boom. Ended.
Boom. Mind
So
blown.
the next movie was, what, Iron Man 2?
Yes.
Okay, so Iron Man 2... I guess what happened in that one is... One of the main things that I really don't understand why they did this.
Holy shit, dude. Look at our trees.
Oh my god. I mean, it's
Holy
working.
fuck. Yeah?
That's
You want me to
gonna
start
be a
tearing
pain
some
in
of
the
them
ass.
down?
Yeah, probably should.
Alright.
You might want to make an axe.
Yeah, I'll do that.
In Iron Man 2, I guess what happened is the arc reactor is pretty much killing Tony Stark because it's inside of him. So he has to make a cleaner energy arc reactor. And while he's doing that, Hammer Industries or something like that is taking over the Iron Man suits because of Whiplash. Whiplash wanted to prove that Tony Stark was not a god, pretty much. So he goes and tries to kill him, but he doesn't work. So Hammer says, "Hey, we'll give you everything you need to kill Tony Stark." I think that sounds right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then it doesn't work, obviously. He tries to kill Tony, doesn't work. And also, since Tony was drunk one night in that movie, Colonel Rhodes says, "Hey, you're drunk, you're acting stupid, you need to give up your suits. I'm going to take one for myself anyway." Thus born the War Machine.
Yes.
Didn't want to forget that. Also, Black Widow was in that movie.
Yes.
And at the end of that movie, they mentioned the team they were starting again, and they said how Tony Stark doesn't really qualify because he's selfish.
Yeah, yes.
Alrighty, that covers Iron Man 2. Thor.
Thor, he was an arrogant prick.
Yeah, it pretty much started off as an arrogant prick that wanted to rule Asgard. So his dad kicked him out of Asgard because he tried to bring war. Or he tried to start a war on, what was the other planet?
The ice place.
Yeah, it was an ice world. And his dad says, "No, you're grounded. In fact, you're kicked out. Go live on Earth." So I guess our planet
All of
is
his toys
shit.
away.
Yeah, and he took all of Thor's toys away. So then Loki, Thor's brother, says, "Since Thor's out of the picture now, maybe I am next in line to rule Asgard." And while thinking that, he finds out that he is he's not of Asgard, he's a different race, and that he would have had no chance in the beginning of ruling Asgard even if he had tried.
It was fucking adopted.
Pretty much, yeah, he was adopted.
He's an ice baby.
Pretty much. That's like the best way to put it. And then
He's a fucking orphan.
he gets pissed off and pretty much says, "I'm gonna go kill Thor." Actually, he doesn't go and kill Thor. He has that Asgardian destroyer go kill Thor.
That thing was awesome.
Because the destroyer will do anything the king of Asgard asks. And the reason why Loki was king of Asgard for a little bit is because Odin was having some sort of heart attack? Would you say that?
No, it's like a king's sleep or whatever. He has to go night-night. So he can, like, I don't know. He's old. He's taking a nap.
That's what that was? I never knew what that was. So yeah, basically Loki says, Destroyer, go kill Thor. Destroyer tries to kill Thor, but all of a sudden Thor finds that he is no longer going to be a prick. He's going to be worthy of his hammer again. Thus, picks up the hammer, destroys the destroyer, goes back to Asgard, and destroys the bridge to the whatchamacallit, I can't think of the name.
Bifrost.
The Bifrost, which is the teleporter, pretty much. Destroys the bridge, and he also sends Loki into space. Alrighty. Next one is Captain America. Would you like to explain this one? I don't know if I can do this one right.
It's there's this young skinny bitch kid,
There you go.
and he wants to go to war, but he can't because he's a skinny little bitch kid. So, but they throw a grenade, and he jumps on it, and he's like, "Oh, he's got heart, so let's put him in the super secret project," and they turn him into a super secret super soldier, and then he runs and catches a car with a bad guy in it, and yeah, so then they send him, or yeah, then he becomes the poster child for World War II, and he's doing fucking propaganda shows and tights and shit. And then he gets real war and real war, and then there's fucking guy with a red face. That's a super soldier, Red Skull, and then they fight, and it's all pew pew pew, and then they're trying to get on a train, and fucking Bucky. Come back to him later. He falls off and supposedly dies in a river. So then the Red Skull has this big plane. He's gonna bomb everything. Yeah, they have the Tesseract and they're making fucking Nazi alien space weapons. And they have this big old plane, they're gonna bomb everything, and then Captain America gets in a fight with Red Skull and he teleports somewhere because of the Tesseract, and then Captain America crashes the plane into the Arctic and gets frozen. I can't believe you had me explain that movie because I only saw it once.
Really?
Bootlegged version. Yeah, and it was the bootlegged version off of the internet. So it wasn't even in good quality. I saw it in like 360p.
Now,
it was blurry as shit.
This is where we need to explain something to Potter that he doesn't understand yet.
Okay.
Tell him, what is the Tesseract?
It's Infinity Stone, bitch.
Explain Infinity Stone.
There's 6 of them. They are... In the beginning, there was 6 singularities that concentrated themselves into a single ingot, and there's 6 of them, and they all control different shit.
That's right.
Called Infinity Stones, yay.
Now this stone is held within the Tesseract. It's not actually a cube. It's not. The cube isn't a stone. Yeah. The stone is inside the cube.
Yeah.
And this stone happens to be the space stone.
Space stone, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, that's what we think. I mean, we don't. I don't want to spoil the rest of the video, but ever since Loki's you know what, I've kind of been skeptical about the whole colors of the stones.
Well, colors don't match the comics.
Yeah, I know. All right, so after Captain America was the Avengers.
Oh yeah, and then
Avengers
they melted them out at the end, and he figured out, oh hey, look, there's Nick Fury again, saying, hey, we're making a team, bro.
Pretty much, yeah. So in the Avengers, I guess the best way to say this is Loki wanted to take over Earth for himself. And he's like, Thanos, can I borrow your army? And Thanos' like, yeah, sure. And you know what? Even better. Here's an Infinity Stone. I'll let you borrow it.
But you gotta bring that one back to me.
You gotta bring the Tesseract back to me, including this one, probably. So, Loki pretty much gets a staff with an Infinity Stone in the...
Mind you, back in the day, when these movies were coming out, this was before anyone even knew the Infinity Stones were a thing.
Right.
Like, back then in the movie.
Back then in the movie...
In the movies and in real life, people didn't know.
It was just Tesseract and staff, and we were just guessing that they were Infinity Stones. We had no idea.
Yeah, they didn't know until the end of Avengers, the after credits scene, that they were going to do Infinity Stones.
Pretty much, yeah. And then Loki comes to Earth with the staff saying, "You will obey me" and all that shit. And then Iron Man shows up saying, "Shut the fuck up. We're taking you to fucking prison."
Yeah, bitch.
Make a move, reindeer games.
Yeah. That's the thing, he says.
And Captain America says, "Yeah, I'm with him," pretty much. So they try and take Loki back to prison cell, and then all of a sudden Thor shows up and takes Loki away from them. And then Tony Stark chases after Thor, and Tony Stark punches Thor and says, "You don't take my stuff." And Thor's like, "You have no idea what you're dealing with." And then Iron Man says, or Iron Man is making fun of his accent. And then Thor
Does
pretty much...
mother knoweth you weareth her drapes?
Yeah. And then Thor pretty much kicks ass on Iron Man. Boom, Captain America shows up. Thor kicks Iron Man's ass again. Tries to kick Captain America's ass, but the vibranium shield does the trick. Suppresses him. So, yeah. All of a sudden, Thor has respect for the Earthlings. And they go back to S.H.I.E.L.D. Prison Loki up. And, yeah. So, that was like not even the full movie. So, I guess there's more.
No, that's like half the movie.
They prison Loki up. Loki tries to manipulate the shit out of everybody on the ship. And it works. Everybody goes insane. The Hulk gets unleashed on the ship. Yeah, the Hulk was there because he's trying to track the staff of Loki, I think. No. What was he trying to track?
What?
What was why was Banner there? He was trying to track the Tesseract. That's what he was trying to track. Because Loki's team got the Tesseract. God damn, this is a long fucking story.
Oh, it only gets longer. You're only like...
Marvel could have made this easier, I know. I guess in a sense, you know, Loki gets set free somehow. Everybody goes in their own ways, and they have to come together to take on Loki, and they do. They all meet in New York, tear shit up there. Nuke gets launched at New York because the army, Thanos' army shows up in New York, but so they're like, you know what, these Avengers aren't doing shit, we'll handle it ourselves. They throw a nuke at New York, and Tony Stark says, "Fuck your nuke, I'll just throw it into fucking space," which he does. And then Tony Stark almost gets lost in space, but somehow Marvel says, "No, we're not done with him yet, we'll make sure he gets back to the portal," which he does. And they won the war between Thanos' army, and they got control of the Tesseract and Loki's staff, and Thanos is pretty pissed off about it. But I can't say that. I can't say Thanos was pissed off about it. It's not necessarily true. Please tell me you got more than that one sapling.
What?
How many saplings do you have?
5.
Just 5?
JK.
Anyway.
I'll tell you when all the leaves are gone.
Anyway, that's the end of Avengers. 2 Infinity Stones have been introduced, but nobody really knows that they're Infinity Stones yet. Boom. So, this means Loki's staff is on Earth right now. Who has it? S.H.I.E.L.D.?
S.H.I.E.L.D. S.H.I.E.L.D., a.k.a. you-know-who, later on.
Yep. Okay. And then, next movie is Iron Man 3. Nothing important happens in Iron Man 3. Other than he becomes a different man.
Basically, yeah, he takes the arc reactor out.
Yeah. Thor 2, they introduced another Infinity Stone, which was called the Ether. And the Ether is the Mind Stone because it kind of took over Jane Foster's mind. It took over Malekith's mind. Yeah. And it brought darkness upon everything. That's really what happened in Thor 2. I don't really think anything else. But yeah,
Yeah, not really.
Thor kicked Malekith's ass, and he pretty much let his bitches. He let his bitches handle the Infinity Stone. So the bitches took it to the Collector. So the Collector is now in hands of the mind. That's not the Mind Stone. That's the Reality Stone. My bad.
Yeah, the reality stone.
Okay, that's the Reality Stone. So Collector now has the Reality Stone. The Tesseract is on Asgard. I didn't mention it before, and
The only sapling to survive.
wow. But yeah. Now Captain America, Winter Soldier. I think it's your turn.
Blah blah blah. Uh, Captain America is working for the government, for Shield, doing missions and shit. And ooh, grass walk. Shit. Um. Uh. He's Fuck. Oh yeah, he's doing missions for the government. There just seems to be like some shady shit going down, and then fucking they turn him into a criminal somewhat. They try to kill him, and he gets away, and then he learns from the German scientist from the first one, who's living in a computer, that Hydra never left, and it's inside Shield, and that they're planning to send up 3 helicarriers to take out anyone that's a potential threat. So then there's a guy working for him called the Winter Soldier, who, spoiler alert, is Bucky, who fell off the train and supposedly died in the first cap. It's his best friend, but he has his mind wiped, so he doesn't remember any of that. He's been a ruthless assassin for 6 years. So they duke it out in some places, like on a bridge and shit. And yeah, final battle inside the helicarrier. They switch out ships. Helicarriers destroy themselves. They all go into the Potomac River, and then Bucky pulls him out because he feels like he knows him.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Falcon's in it.
Yeah, Falcon's in it. So is Black Widow. Now, Nick Fury was murdered with quotation
Yeah.
by.
So everyone thinks he's dead.
People think that Captain America killed him, but it was really Bucky trying to assassinate him. I think, trying to put the blame on Captain America, but it really isn't Bucky's fault because he's under control of Hydra. Those goddamn Russians.
Russian Nazis.
Yeah, pretty much. So the Russians pretty much take control of Bucky's mind, and Bucky somehow figures out that he knows Captain America from a long time ago in Brooklyn.
We're almost full, by the way.
Thus comes the Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh shit, dude, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh shit, tree.
Peter
I'm gonna kill
Quill.
myself.
Peter Quill, probably one of the stupidest people in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
He's a genius, bro.
Peter Quill is a criminal. He's a thief, and
Womanizer.
he goes to what's it called? Where'd he go? Morag.
What?
He goes to Morag
Morag, yeah.
in search of the orb for his boss, but he finds the orb, and some other people that were working for a guy named Ronan find him looking for the orb there, and they said, no, you're coming with us, the orb's coming with us, and Peter Quill says, I ain't going anywhere. So he takes the orb, he kicks all their asses, and he goes off to Nova. Isn't that what that place is called?
Yeah, the Nova Corps.
He goes off to Nova Corps to try and sell the orb by himself because he doesn't give a shit about his boss or anything. He's in it for the money completely. But Ronan sends an assassin after him, so the assassin goes and tries to take the orb from the thief Peter Quill, and they both end up fighting, and then all of a sudden Rocket and a tree named Groot notice that Peter Quill has a bounty, so they jump in and they try and kill Peter too, which that doesn't happen because Gamora is trying to take care of Peter herself, so they fight with her. She fights with him, he fights with the guys, and all of a sudden, boom, cops show up, they're all in jail. They go to a jail called what?
I don't remember.
I can't remember what it was called. Tree.
Oh my god, these fucking trees. It's so fast.
So they go to a prison, and and everybody hates Gamora there because Gamora's boss killed a lot of people that they know, and they all try to kill Gamora, and Peter says, wait, I'm pretty much pussy whipped for her, so please don't kill her. And the guy that's mainly trying to kill her is called Drax because his family was slain by Ronan. But like I said, Peter Quill was pretty much pussy whipped and pretty much saved her ass. So Drax the Destroyer, he's an assassin as well. So these guys are pretty much criminals all together. Like Rocket and Groot, they were
fucking trees. I swear to God.
What were they?
Oh, they're bounty hunters.
Bounty hunters? Oh. They also have escaped many prisons before, so they're criminals too.
Yep.
So yeah, they all get stuck in prison. Somehow Rocket is a fucking genius, gets them out, and they manage to take the orb with them too, because that's what they have on them. So they take the orb and they try and sell it to Gamora's buyer because she betrayed Ronan just for some money and to get the fuck out of his hands. So she goes to the buyer, says, here, you want to buy it? Tell us what it is first. And the collector, which is her buyer, remember the collector was in Thor 2, he bought the reality stone off of Thor's bitches. He's trying to buy this stone, he's trying to buy the orb from them. It was gonna come out eventually, it's okay. But they first ask what's in the orb. So we open the orb and boom, pops out another Infinity Stone. The Power Stone to be exact. So one of the collector's maids goes crazy for the Power Stone because she's a slave, and she ends up blowing herself up, and they end up taking the stone away from the collector because it's too dangerous.
Motherfucker.
And they said, you know what, we gotta take it to Nova Corps. They know what to do with it. So they take it to Nova Corps. Actually, no, they try and take it to Nova Corps, but they can't even get out of the collector's house because, boom, Ronan shows up.
Yeah, Drax called him on his cell phone.
Peter Quill's boss shows up because he's pissed off that Peter Quill's trying to sell his shit without his permission. So it ends up Ronan getting the Infinity Stone, and he wants to go and destroy Nova. Peter Quill gets captured by his boss, and his boss almost kills him, but Peter Quill is pussy whipped, and Gamora's pussy whipped for Peter now, so she saves his ass. And they said everyone's gonna die on Nova if we don't go and save them, so they all go to Nova. They kick Ronan's ass, and they get the Infinity Stone back, and they give it to Nova.
These trees can suck my dick.
Alright. Explain Age of Ultron.
Oh god. So much to explain.
Yeah, this ought to be fun.
Starts off, they're all fighting Nazis.
Hydra.
Fucking tree. And they get Loki's staff, and then they take it back to base. And then Iron Man's like, fuck it, let's experiment on this shit. Try to make a artificial intelligence crime fighting shit to protect the world. But it suddenly becomes self-aware, and it realizes that humanity's doomed and it's killing the Earth, so it's like, fuck it, kill all the humans. And so that's Project Ultron. So then he calls himself Ultron. So then he attacks the Avengers, and then he leaves. And then all the tree spots are filled. So then he leaves, makes a bunch of drones. Then what's he do? Steals a bunch of he gets a bunch of vibranium from Ulysses' Claw. And he puts it in this machine that can heal body tissue. He's trying to make a new body for himself. Well, the Avengers steal that. Tony's like, give me one more chance. I can do it right this time. So he tries to make a new body out of that. He puts Jarvis in it. Thor has visions. He gets in this pool and it's electric, and he has visions of the Infinity Stone. So he pops up and he shoots it with his lightning. And that turns into the Vision, and then they all suit up, and then they go fight Ultron, whose plan is to raise the country of Sokovia into the sky.
You explained what was in Vision's head, right?
Yeah, the Infinity Stone that was in Loki's scepter, which is the Mind Stone. This movie
really
also...
happening? How did that happen?
Wow! This movie also introduces Scarlet Witch, who has reality-bending powers and can mess with people's minds, and Quicksilver, who can run real fast, and he dies. Ultron kills him. Ow, he's glitched out. He's gonna kill me.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh my god. It's the end times.
Dude, this skeleton is
Let's
OP.
Let's wait till my trees grow.
You know what?
I'll kick his ass. Get out of my tree farm, asshole.
Seriously. How is this happening?
Oh god, my screen's glitching out.
Oh, he's out.
Just...
What the fuck, dude? I don't understand.
Yeah, my screen's having a seizure right now. Oh, I died. Respawn? Oh, hey, I'm back.
This thing is not dying.
Is the sun almost up? Ow.
Hold on a second. I don't know why he's not dying. What the fuck? Why can't I break blocks? Oh, sword. Duh.
He's got like
Dude,
wall
this
hacks.
guy's a bully.
Set it the daytime.
Wait. He's about to get bunched off. No. Yeah, I'm gonna set it to daytime. It's probably the only way we can kill him. Is he dying? Yeah, he is.
Please tell me.
Jesus Christ,
Good.
why can't we kill him? Was he glitched?
I don't know. I think he was.
Let me try and kill the spider. Oh yeah, he died.
Okay, he finally died.
Okay, that was a glitched skeleton. But,
Yeah, his fire's still here, though.
Age of Ultron? No way. Well, I guess he's gonna have to chill there, isn't he?
My God.
We'll name him George.
George, the flaming skeleton.
Anyway, did you explain what happened in the end credit scene of Age of Ultron?
Thanos puts the Infinity Gauntlet on.
And says, I'll do it myself, which pretty much means
I'll do it myself.
it pretty much means that he's going to go after the Infinity Stones himself. He has some sort of desire.
That spawned a lot of memes.
And then after that was Ant-Man, which really has nothing pertained. It was just introducing Ant-Man.
He goes small
Yeah.
in
And
fights.
then finally, Civil War. You saw it, Potter.
Caught up, bitch.
And this is almost a 40-minute episode. Holy shit.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yep, I'm going to end the episode here. Sorry it was such a long and boring episode, but every now and then we need one of those just to get things out of the way, because if you see in
It's
the chat...
filler.
Yeah, it is. I got a lot
You ever
of
seen
cobblestone.
Dragon Ball Z? It's fucking filler.
I got a lot of cobblestone mined, and we got a lot done. Trees
all
look
my
great.
wood.
Oh, wow. Anyway,
I'm just gonna let all of them grow now.
that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Lips Channel Grow, and I'll see you guys next time.